Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a reading for you guys. It looks like a love reading. We have adventures and voyage, but this reading it's interesting, right? So we start with morality, Sagittarius. We know Sagittarius have a lot of morals. We do. I'm one, right? But they're showing the Queen of Clouds, and she has a dried up upper lip, and she's getting old and she's kind of dried out here. But this card talks about somebody who either doesn't go after what they want because of some type of moral judgment, right? Maybe they put it on themselves. Maybe, some society will look at them and go, why did you do that? Because whoever is kind of dealing with this morality or this judgment is basically wanting to go on a voyage with you. Yeah. Here's the whale, and she's carrying the baby whale. It's really beautiful, right? I mean, we don't see that in times, but I'm sure she sticks by her baby whale. I'm sure she does, right? Right, because there's sharks and stuff. And so here's the full moon above it, but she's got the baby whale in the net, and somebody wants to go on a voyage with you. They consider it an adventure, but I feel like there's a break here or a postponement, and we have that card next. We do. And the postponement card, this lady here, she, wherever she's at, it's kind of grayed out, but she sees in the background in this picture here a very bright landscape, and that's what she is postponing. And so, and we have the totality card. This is about somebody who realizes that they have to lose something in their life or leave something behind. It's a number 5 as well. They have to leave something behind in order to improve their life, in order to have something better in their, this is what this person believes, right? I feel like there's a postponement. We have solitude, and the voyage card is above the 2 of Wands, and he's holding up the globe. Interesting, because it looks like a moon here, but that's okay, right? He's holding up the globe. He is, and he's going to go somewhere, right? This is about choices. Sometimes it's a crossroads. And so, but this person's in solitude right now. Here's the adventure card right after the voyage. So they know here, interesting here how this is being seen as both a voyage and an adventure. Now, a voyage, it usually means, it's really interesting because clairvoyant, I'm just talking about words now, it means what you can see. And so this voyage is something you go on to see things, right? To see your life improve, to see an adventure unfold. This is really interesting. But it also means I go, like in Latin, voy, right? It's not exactly that in Latin because I don't speak Latin, but in Spanish it's voy, me voy. I'm going, right? Like I'm going on a voyage. And so we also have, though, Sagittarius, not the right time and recovery. So this is what the angels are saying here, literally, right? And so the solitude card, whoever wants this adventure here, and eventually they're going to do this because this is too huge for them, right? They know with the totality card that they're going to end up better off going on this voyage, but they're afraid a little bit. I feel like they probably have to hurt somebody with this morality card. And so this morality card, she's called the Queen of Clouds. Yeah, and she might need to wax her upper lip, or I don't know, but it's getting all dried up here, all right? So if you guys don't wax your lip, that's okay. It hurts, right? But, they're not showing the hair, but they're just showing an old shriveled up mouth, and she is somebody who, just doesn't, as I mentioned, doesn't go after, is not going after her dreams. And it can talk about somebody who could end up alone or kind of dried up, something like that. But this person probably knows this. That's why this is just a postponement. They feel like they're going to be judged by somebody because they're going to leave something behind, right, in order to come be with you, Sagittarius. That's really what it is. And it's quite beautiful. It is. But this person, whoever they are, Sagittarius, maybe this is you, right, doing these things, or in this energy, I should say. But regardless, where was I a second ago? regardless if it's you or not, whoever this is kind of hurt. Yeah, they're kind of in a wounded place. Um, and they feel like this adventure they want, it's not a slam dunk. Because why wouldn't they be on it, right? Aside from they have to lose something over here, they do. It could be also a risk, right? There could, right? Because when we see the word adventure, we always know that, you know, that there's a risk involved of some type, right? My mom used to say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Well, totally true, right? And so let's see what they say about the Two of Wands when we see this man here. This is the Lover's deck, right? I wanted to kind of pull a love card here because this is really cerebral. I feel like it definitely has to do with love, but it's somebody's, you know, I feel like somebody's kind of in a sad, solid place of solitude. Let's look at the Two of Wands. New ventures, partnership, ideas, beginnings of a new adventure, helpful influences, a dynamic partnership, transforming inspiration into action. Yeah. And that's what this person wants to do. But they're over here postponing, and they're not happy about their postponement because this lady here's her face, right? This looks like somebody I know here, right? Okay. So let's get into the reading and find out, right? Recovery, not the right time. This person's in healing. Yeah, they're healing, Sagittarius, right? I feel like they definitely are. So let's see, and let's get a few snuffles in for Sagittarius. And today we're going to put out the love spread, yeah, and then we're going to look at their perspective. In the extended will be their whole kit and caboodle, Sagittarius. Why does that always sound like a little dog, kit and caboodle, right? Maybe it comes from that. I'm not sure. It might come from the circus. I don't know. I know somebody out there knows. I think I'm not sure if he's a Cap or a Sag. Somebody very intelligent on that comment page, or knowledgeable, but I'm sure he's intelligent too. Let's see what we got for Sagittarius, please. And let's see what we have. This person could be kind of being stiff in their life. That's what this morality card and this Queen of Clouds, they don't even show her face, right? She looks like she is kind of drying up, and her life, you know, until this person steps out into this adventure, they're going to be, I feel like they're lonely. I feel like they are. It's also possible that this person has already ended something and they are in solitude. It really is. Okay, let's get into it here for Sagittarius, please. Let's get a couple more for Sagittarius. For Sagittarius. The Hermit. Maybe they are the Hermit, but the Hermit's in solitude, right? He sure is. This could be your energy, Sagittarius, because this is your reading. Let's see here. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the World card. Yeah, see, this is the World card. This is an adventure, right? You go all around the world, right? Stopped off in Spain, and, you know, and then you went to Italy and you had some delicious Italian food. You know, and so, you know, you just were all around the world, right? You went to the Middle East, and it was so exciting because of all the ancient architecture and just whatever, all of it, right? All around the world. But what this means here with the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles, that's what this person wants, and they are devoted to you or very inspired with the Eight of Pentacles. And this is the current situation, right? Maybe you're in solitude about whether or not they're going to do this. The World card always implies that something is lost and something is gained. Now, it doesn't have to be anything tragic that is lost. Sometimes it is. But sometimes it's just that you become very wise, right? Because you've been around the world. That's the whole idea of kind of a university. You're supposed to be worldly. That's the idea, right? Yeah. Let's see what we have in the heart of the matter, and the Two of Wands. And here it is right here, right? They're both facing the left. Maybe they want to go east. I'm not sure. I mean, from where I'm looking, that's east, right? I feel like it is. East, northeast. Let's see what else we have. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Seven of Wands. We have the Two of Swords. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's move this card here. I feel like this person is postponing this because they have to hurt somebody. Most likely. That's why that morality card is the first card. The first card in these readings is typically like the first answer you think of when you're, when you're taking an exam, right? You never change it. I remember when I was a kid, I'd kind of change it and then you get it wrong. Whatever comes to you first. And they teach you that when you are developing your psychic skills. Yeah. Let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. Yeah. See what we got. Ace of Cups. OMG. Seven of Swords. And we have the Four of Swords. Okay. And let's put down the cards for the past. We'll talk about these cards. This deck, I should maybe put these out first. Because this is the way these cards, the way the spread is. Let's see what we have. Or switch it up, right? Yeah. Because we put these the past down last, but it is read first. It's kind of silly, right? But here's the Eight of Swords, Page of Cups, Four of Cups in the past. Whoever is on this morality trip or postponing this is unhappy in their life. And it's showing up here in your person's perspective, Sagittarius. Here's your current energy, the Hermit, the Eight of Pentacles, and the World card. So, you could be waiting for them. The World card can always imply time has gone by. Yes, it can, because you have the whole major arcana. All right. And so the Hermit implies the solitude, finding the truth, right? This could be the current situation. This person could be in solitude, all about this adventure with you. But your cards here, Sagittarius, are, they're good cards. And over here, your person's perspective is not good. And what I mean by that is they're upset here, right? So in the past, this person was probably unhappy. It's possible they rejected you in the past, right? How dare they reject me, right? Let's move the cards a little bit so you can see these cards. There we go. Move this over a little bit. Okay, perfecto. Okay. So here, Sagittarius, in the past, Eight of Swords. This is a card of being restricted and wanting to release that restriction. It's also kind of fear-based. It feels stuck, unhappy. And sometimes this is like, sometimes it's like there's no way out because she's tied up and she's within these swords. But she can release herself, right? She can. And so, the Page of Cups is here. And I feel like in the past, somebody wanted to come talk to you here. I feel like this person wanted to release themselves. And you could have felt really stuck here about them maybe releasing themselves, right? Because there is a definite release that's going on or that is being postponed. But Page of Cups here, whoopsie. And this Four of Cups. Now, you might have rejected them or they rejected you, but it's also possible here that what this means is that because these are often just feelings or thoughts, right, in the tarot. It's not necessarily the action. Sometimes it is, but in the past, this person you might have been unhappy because you wanted them to release themselves and have a new start with you, Page of Cups. You may have wanted them to trust their intuition. The fish is here, right, on the card. And this also can be news. All the pages can be, right? They're like messengers, kind of like the newspaper, the paper boy, right? That's what, my uncle used to say. Did the paper boy come? And yes, it was usually boys, but hey, sometimes, nowadays I'm sure it's, but actually I don't think you want your little girl delivering papers in the dark. No, I don't think so. Maybe after school, right? Maybe, but not these days. When I was a kid, we would roam the city, roam the mountains. Yeah, it was, and nobody was really worried. Just come home for dinner, right? Probably more worried about your own brother, kind of, being just, kind of punky than anybody else. And so down here, Sagittarius, you could have been unhappy because you wanted them to release themselves. Or, yeah. And I feel like there is definitely unhappiness in this reading. I feel like it has to do with your person. Because as I mentioned over here, Sagittarius, there's your cards are not, they're just not challenging. And, you know, this here, the Two of Wands, is the overall energy. And here it is over here. I kind of covered it up because I didn't have enough cards. Room. Here's the card again. So this is definitely about an adventure, and somebody, your person, was at a crossroads. They had to make a choice in order to go that way, right? Just like they teach you, like, you know, in life coaching, you can't, or, you know, success coaching or whatever. How can you get anywhere if you don't know where you're going, right? You have to say, I want this, or I'm going to go get this, or something like that. Otherwise, you're aimlessly wandering. So this card here, the Two of Wands, this person, I believe, has already chosen you. And here they are, Sagittarius, in their kind of bleak perspective. This is how they are seeing this situation, or they're, yeah. And here's the Seven of Wands, very overwhelming or resisting. Your person may think that you're going to resist them. Two of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, that could be you. This could be them also. I feel like what it is they know they have to take this chance. The Wheel of Fortune can be a chance, right? It's just like the wheel when you go to the, you know, you go to the festivals, they got the little wheel, you spin it, right? And you might, you know, back in the day, I'm not sure they used to have ashtrays. Yeah, they do. For the, you know, or stuffed animals, or beautiful little cups and things like that, right? But this is their perspective. They don't know if you're going to reject them, I'm pretty sure, or you're going to resist them, or you're going to fight with them, possibly. I feel like that's their perspective. This is why they could be also maybe hanging tight. I feel like this person feels burdened, Sagittarius, by your person, by the fact that they have to leave something behind and lose something, but they're not necessarily sure they're going to gain with you. I don't feel like they are. They wouldn't be this kind of, you know, overwhelmed. This could also be here, Two of Swords with these cards, like, well, you know, this is divine timing. I have to go. I feel very overwhelmed because this is divine timing. This person knows you're like your fate and destiny, because this is the Wheel of Fortune is here. And here's the Ace of Cups. So they know your destiny, all right? Yeah. And so in the future, Sagittarius, we have the Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords, Four of Swords. And, you know, this could be today because of the timing. I always mention that, right? But this could be a recovery and a healing, because we have the card recovery here. But here's not the right time because they're postponing it. So go out this weekend if you want, Sagittarius, because you know what I mean. Or you just kind of wait. What's the word? You wait. It's not aggressive waiting or active waiting. It's kind of inactive waiting. Like, well, okay, if you show up, that's great, right? I feel like you can expect this person, but I'm just saying, in the meantime, enjoy your life. Yeah, go paint pictures, whatever it is you do, that's fun, right? Go out and dance. I don't know, watch movies, whatever you find, you know, fun. And so the Seven of Swords with the Four of Swords here, you know, this is the future. This is an escape. This person's going to escape from their situation. So they can have the Ace of Cups. He's looking back, wondering if he can recover this. Pretty sure here. Let's get a card here for Sagittarius and their person, right? Because this is the future right here. We have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, see? You're this person's wish. They're going to come for you, Sagittarius. They're going to come for you. They are. We're going to go to the extended. I really want to see it. I sure do. And we're going to not reshuffle. We're going to take 3 cards from this oracle deck, and we're going to see what the angels have to say as well. This is just how we like to do it. In other words, the same decks, but we're going to get their cards, and we're going to have a spread on them, how they feel. And we're going to do a different spread showing the dynamic between you both and how you guys are playing off each other. What's coming in for them, what they could be expecting, and all this kind of beautiful stuff, right? We also want to see how they view this. Well, we saw their perspective, but the underlying energies here, we're just going to do a lot of detective work on them, Sagittarius. We are. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. If you guys want to see my readings or make sure I'm uploading every day, just type in Power and Light Tarot. But also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. I can't wait to see these readings, right? Yeah, because these readings are super deep, and this person is already seeing themselves coming, but they have postponed it. I'm pretty sure. Thank you so much, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe.